So that's it on this part. Now let's go ahead and maneuver, there's the word, the camera over here. We're gonna show you putting the big windshield one in place, because there is a little trick that I have found over my, man, that light is bright, years to install it. So hold tight. Ooh. Okay, tip number one, we're gonna put in the front windshield cover, and there's a couple of tricks. Number one, all of their living in a bubble windshield window covers come in these nice baggies. They all have living in a bubble logo. They're nice and long, but if you don't take it out of said bag before you get up here, you're dealing with smacking your elbows on windows and other things. So before you come up here, in the safety of your back vestibule that's bigger, remove said cover, because they are a little unwielding at times. So remove it, dispose of the bag. And by the way, I just watched my recover of my video, or repeat of it. When I threw those socks, they landed perfectly up on the stove. It would have been perfect if I would have lit up a fire right there. Don't stick your socks up, but it's an electric one, so it's not gonna have a problem, right? Okay, so before you come up here, take it out of the bag. Number two, flick these, make sure they are all the way up. In case you had them down for some reason, flick them up. That's your front sunshades, you know? The little window ones for your glasses and for your eyes and for your little map, just to keep the sun out of it. Make sure they're flipped up, because these are gonna trap this up on the front windshield. So number one, take this out first. All of them have a nice little zip, what do you call it? Velcro. You take the Velcro off said thing, and then before you, so what side do you do it on? So if you watch some of my video channel, videos on this, there's this silvery side and black side. And most of the videos, I put the silver on the outside. Now, I believe the proper is to have the black on the outside, but in my opinion, I think this is reflective. So depending on what, if you're trying to keep sun out, I'd rather reflect that away, right? So it depends on what you like, but technically, if you watch the Living in a Bubble channel, you're putting the black on the outside of the window. So as you're looking in the window, if you're peeping, my name's Tom and I'm peeping. Okay, so you put the black, you see the black from the outside, and on the inside, you see the silver side. Okay, so what do you do? So there's a top and bottom to these, and the top of said one has a little slit. This little slit is what's going to go around your rear mirror, right? So, and it's got little magnets on it as well that kind of hold it in. So before you unaccordion, because a lot of people will start doing this, and then you can't see me, I'm in here someplace, but it gets unwieldy. So before you start doing that, like I just did, let me try to put it back together again. So it's still folded, right? And you've made sure you found the top and the bottom. Before you start putting it up there, make sure little things like Bigfoot, anything in your front, get it laying low, because you want to get this right up against the glass. But before you unaccordion, I still need to make a song, a polka song. Before you do that, make sure this is above the grade of your dash. If it's too low and you're opening it up, it's going to start bumping and you're going to be having problems. So get this above the grade, and once it's above the grade, then you can start unaccordioning it out. That will allow you to, there's still a little precision you have to work with, but it's going to allow you to kind of get it in the general area, and you're not bumping things and bumping your elbow. And you can see I have it kind of almost in place. If you were here looking, and we'll show you in a second, but it's looking pretty good. I've got this up and over. So again, over your grade of your dash, and then start unaccordioning. That's going to be my polka song name. So make sure this is in the middle. This little slit is in the middle, because that goes around this. And I normally just open it up a little bit and kind of make sure this is down against that. And then once you do that, it's going to already start kind of cupping very well. Like so, like so. This is almost perfect. So I've got this up against the window. Just make sure it's kind of in the general area. And then you're going to close and close. I'm done. There are these little straps. You can kind of just throw them up on the dash. But technically, I'll take the camera off and I'll kind of show you. Let me come over to you. Hold on a second. Oh. See, above the grade of the dash. You got to do that. Let me walk up in here. Look at that. I did that in one little chenille. Look at how nice that looks. It's keeping out. Now I've got the black on the outside, the silver on the inside. But like I said, do whatever you like. But this is technically the way that it's supposed to go. So look at that. That was pretty easy. Let me go ahead and put this camera back up. And we'll actually position back over here. I don't even edit this. Look, I've got all this living in a bubble stuff. So, awesome Christmas gift. Yes, socks are still cool for Vanlifers, but I think if you get a stocking stuffer, some of these little knickknacks, I better make sure I take that off before I start flying down the road. And then all of these other type of fun. I'm doing this so I can see because the sun's blaring in my eye. Or, again, it's the nog. So, Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy holidays. Happy New Year. All those things are coming up shortly. But hopefully you get yourself or a friend some living in a bubble, Vanlife, van window covers, and some of these fun little trinket items because they will come in handy. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.